Hello again. So, let's continue now with Nakano Underground. This is a case from the government. The door in Nakano underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cyber crimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from a public agency. Quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency, like a sort of ace up his sleeve. And now, it's our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock the gate in Nakano underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and cannot be opened. Huh? What, you don't know about Nakano underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not too distant future. Underneath Nakano, there's a vast complex of tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is a password protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason. And no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and did not want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called the Matayoshi. I see, so then the buck passed to the Kuremi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is off bounds the most. Only if it is digitally accessible, that is. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding the Nakano's underpass system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received a permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Then my throat hurts like hell. Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun! Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I shall tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Until we open up the gate, we cannot know if we'll find the underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities. So just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but What's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Now, a lot of talk. Okay, 10 was correct. Damn, I haven't spoken this much in a long time. Feels like I'm sick. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect jump into it and unlock the gate. Huh? What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of a network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you did not activate the connect jump properly. Right. I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now, concentrate. Now what? That's it? 30 minutes later. 1 hour later. Several hours later. 100 years later. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Oh no! It looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If it were to post a theory as to how your connect jump works... Sorry. Your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target location's digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, you can, and when you can't, you can't. Simple. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to connect each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to digital waves. Wait a second, how could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I rambled on long enough. Please get this lock opened up as quickly as you can. Yeah, I remember nothing of this. You are everywhere. How much? Okay, 1 hit kill. Thought maybe they were a tad bit stronger than normal, but apparently not. Cross counter. Speed charge. Okay, now I can refocus the camera. Tentomon! Why not some free experience points? Guard charge. Yeah, let's just go here. Oh! Oh. Yellow. Copies the target's color data and temporarily saves it by pasting on a colorless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped, and you will be able to continue. Movement to a different area will clear any copied data. So, copy and paste. Alright. Yeah, soon there will be a very annoying area where you have to do this over and over again. I hate that place a lot. A Terriermon and Lockmon, that was it. Ow, that hurt. I also got the brutal image of him stepping on Lockmon, grabbing his ears and just ripping them off. Damn, that's brutal. I need help. Code yellow. What the hell? Oh well. Nice try. Wait. Oh wait, that door. I'm so happy we got that XP thingies. They are so damn rare. So rare. Let's just see. 12 minutes. Huh? It seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. Yeah, and the Digimon was surprisingly easy to kill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an Eater in there? I see. It is strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. I know I said we could not know what we will find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It is as if it's some kind of current. This is definitely a key line or ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are Kan Eiji and Asakusa Shrine to the Ne and Nojoji, and Hie Shrine to the SW. all big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if we look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples Kan'ei-ji and Sojo-ji and Shinto shrines Asakusa and Hie, you'll find they cross right inside the old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers dot the NENSW. Because say we finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo, too. Not just any ley line either. The ones that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it all allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. I have no clue what that is. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. Or the ghosts are coming. Hell has finally been filled. I could go on and on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Yep, we are screwed. I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Okie dokie. I believe this place is a very good one to grind at as well, so... Once again, quite useful that we got that stuff. Also, is this... No, not the right way. Or what is that? Woke up early, that's nice. The tunnel just keeps on going, you say. If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi. Which will mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is of course not all that a coincidence given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshukaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about it, if it turned out to be true? Stop right there. Don't go any further. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Okay, go any farther and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we best not poke. Call me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We are not prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight, There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Ah, I wanted to fight. Wait, yeah, that will happen later. Though it's not as strong as we are used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like that, like before after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all of this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it will probably all be a lot to take in. I will not be surprised if we came away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Mateusz deal with it. Some jobs are just the best left to others. Huh? You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped. That makes two of us. Believe me, actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was a Kamishiro research lab, of all things. Oh, don't be so dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than we previously suspected. Go. Wow. Sorry, had to cough. Wow. Going off the Kamishiro could well mean that we'll also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we cannot be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably were not counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as a ace in the hole later, when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to. Just be grateful we have that up our sleeve, if need be. Wow, so much talking. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed. But what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean official business. Rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find? Sounds good? Wow. As I said, so much talking. I'm not used to it anymore. Usually now I just shut up. Nothing else. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come on inside. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this new metropolitan building isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, but that is until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Did you make it inside the building? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby? Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate the systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So once you find the terminal, you just slip on in and work your magic, like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite a sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel, in a way. Guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. Alright, a new area. We have to go there. Yay, yay, it's big! What's all the space for? Good question. I wonder what... I thought that was a kind of vending machine. Let's see. Medical spray, okay. Is something wrong up there? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little. If this shift is weak, while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? And I'm always surprised no one notices it. Every time. Wait, ain't this... Wasn't this where we found Impmon? Never mind. No! Gom, oh, he's so cute! I love Gomon. So adorable. And hopefully... Oh crap! Wrong one. I forgot Mamemon was the one that attacked first. 1200 XP and 240 yen. Yay! Yeah, I'm so happy about Digimon Survive that the old gang Digimon is back. Oh, there's an eater. I'm really curious what the story is about in that game. Farm goods. Oh, I had one more developer now. How? Okay. "28 minutes. Yeah, nothing of note here. I'm going to save just in case. These guys can be a damn pain. No. Oh my god, so much damage. Let's try that one. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Can I use Venom? Ah! Oh no. Oh my god, so much damage. Oh, nice. Not so nice. That's bad. That's really bad. I want to try it again. Yes! He can be poisoned. Let's try that again. That was strong. Yeah, fairly strong at least. Energy bomb. Uh-oh. Oh, not too bad. Though maybe I should change Vademon or Vademon. Nah, let's keep him in. He's still poisoned. That's good. Yes! Hell yeah! That's good. Huh. So you found an ether inside there after all? I cannot find any other evidence of note. You're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Riku. The fact that there was an ether inside the terminal at all is a big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. That was probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Government building itself is a one big digital wave force field. One big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. Difficult to say in one line. Via the ley line inside Nakano underpass. So that underground lab Kamishiro has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about the ley lines? Wow, you talk too much! You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that tunnel, don't you? There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. You can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building a hub for those things. Then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that anyway? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as some more space will mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy will then go on to impact the building beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you run into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an ether, of course. Honestly, it will not surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleaned the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities attract individual eaters and produce a micro-labyrinth is scary. If you had not been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing does not sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice it to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has been going on, and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Riku. We're onto something here. I know it. Wow, that... a lot of talking. But I really like this story. But it's so different when you have to say, when you speak yourself and not just read. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamishiro when the time is right.
Howだ? そろそろ探偵業には慣れてきたかな? なるほど。実感がないか。君にはこれから大いに働いてもらわなくては困る。うちの事務所のモットーは。
すみません。
うちの事務所のモットーは、来る者拒まず、去る者追わず、働かざる者食うべからず。これは私の父の教えでもあって。
ちょっと、すみません。
新聞の勧誘ならうちは間に合っている。
いや、そうじゃなくてですね。
消火器もネット回線もありがたい壺もうちにはもうすべからく揃っている。悪いが他を。
Wow, that's harsh.
ここ探偵事務所ですよね。だから電脳探偵事務所ですよね。実は依頼したい仕事があって。僕お客です。依頼人です。よ
うこそ信頼と実績のクレミ探偵事務所へ。ご依頼内容をどうぞ。
Normally she can detect things like this in a second, but he was completely off her radar. Chapter 7 Demon Pilgrimage Capriccio or Caprico. I don't know how to say it.
つまりハッカーからデジモンキャプチャーを購入する予定が逆に電子マネーと激レアデジモンメダルを奪われたと。
そうなんです。デジモンキャプチャー安価にてお譲りします。本当最低ですよ。最低な行為です。
マニア心。
そうです、マニア心。マニア心ほど繊細なものがあるでしょうか。手に入れたいものはどんな危険を冒してもどんな手段を使っても絶対に手に入れたい。あわよくば保存用とか鑑賞用とか普段使い用とかいくつでも手に入れてそんな繊細で崇高でちょっぴり切ない大人のマニア心をくすぐって許せない。絶対。
Yeah, he is mad.
お話は分かりました。つまり奪われた激レアデジモンメダルと電子マネーなんて
どうでもいいんです。デジモンメダルさ
え。ご依頼承りました。そのマニア心に報いるよう全力を尽くします。というわけだ。おそらく犯人はメダルそのものが欲しかったのではない。激レアなメダルを換金するのが目的だろう。 デジモンメダルを売買している店はこの中野にもあったはずだ。まずはそこを当たってみるのが近道だろう。聞き込みを頼む。私はその間にデジモンメダルについて調べておくことにするよ。あいにく私はその種のマニア心は持ち合わせていないのでね。
Alright. Let's end this episode here. But first, let's go to the farm. Add island. Perfect. Alright, now let's go over here. Shell? No, one can. Why not? Let's see what this one is. Shogun Gekomon. Oh damn. 10% chance of putting target to sleep when attacking. And that's good. That's really good. Sadly, I don't need that right now. I don't know what that is. Tyrannomon. Mamimon, I think. Yeah, that is Black War Greymon, maybe? Ow. Not Megamon. Magnamon. Virus type at least. I have 2 viruses. Datamon I saw. Tyrannomon. Let's go. I like this one. If it's the one I think it is. Yeah! I love Megadramon. That was his name. I love getting him in the first game. So cool. Gaomon. Now let's move a couple of Digimon to the what's it called? The farm. Wormon. 10. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, now we can end this episode. Now, again, thank you for watching, and we'll be back next time to go to Metalland. Take care now, and bye-bye. See ya.